What up, guys? This is C King, and you are welcome to Nopes FX. So, today we are going to talk about how to use the drawing tools in TradingView, right? Basically, this is just a quick tutorial on the functions of the TradingView drawing tools, right? So, to those of you who do not know what TradingView is basically like an online charting, software, and that is what I normally use in my analysis. So, if you want to create an account with TradingView, and if you don't have an account, you can actually create one free. It's free easily, right? You don't need to pay for anything. But if throughout the course of your trading journey you want to upgrade to a pro, you want to use more functionality, you can actually upgrade. I'll leave the link below so that you can check it out yourself. It's actually free. So um, if you find value in this video I'm making right now, you can just leave a like, subscribe, share it to other traders so that they can actually see the value you also see. And if you are interested in trading stocks, indices, forex, cryptos, any of these, um, you can actually subscribe here, because that's you are the right spot, right? You can just subscribe. I'm gonna be making lots of videos right now. I'm free, so there's gonna be lots of videos here. And if you need free trading ideas, right? I also have a Telegram channel that I also um, you know constantly share my trading ideas, also free. You don't have to no VIP channels, nothing, just free things, right? Traders helping traders, right? Anyways, let's move on to today's topic. So the trading sorry the drawing tools actually are located on the left hand side of um the chart. So when you log into your TradingView chart system, you just go and you see the drawing tools at the left hand side of the chart. Now let's look at each other one by one, right? One by one, and see their functionalities here. The first one is basically the cursors, right? The cursor tools. So you can actually choose which cursor you want to use here. You can use the crosshair. That's basically the classic one. You can use the dots, the arrow, or you can even have an eraser that's you use to erase stuff when you maybe make a mistake. But I personally go for the crosshair because that is basically the classic, and it actually shows me the price, or you can see, and um, the time, right? It shows me the price and the time easily. So I actually like the crosshair cursor. All right, so let's move on to the line tools, right? So if you want to draw your support and resistance lines, your trend lines, and everything like that, this is the place you actually come to. And how do you draw these lines? For example, if you want to draw your trend lines, right, you just click on the trend line, or you can even have these shortcuts. So Alt T from your keyboard, Alt H for the horizontal line, Alt V for a vertical line, Alt C for a cross line. But let's just say we are going to use the normal way without no shortcuts. We just click on trend line here. Let's say you want to connect these two lines, these 2 points. You just click here. That is all. That is all you need for your trend line. And let's say you want to edit your trend line, you want to maybe input more information on it. You just double click it here. Double click it. It gives you in everything you need to do. You can change the style here. You can change the text. You can add a text here, right? For example, let's say I want to say buy here, right? I want to just say buy here. So you can add a text there for your trend line. You can change the coordinates, right? Maybe you want to actually tweak it a little. You can change the coordinates. And maybe with a style, you can even extend your left line, you extend your right line, right? So let's say you want to extend it, you can extend it to the right, and you can extend it to the left too. So basically, and you also can change your colors, right? There's a lot of things you can do with editing here. So let's say I want to change it to white. I can just come here, change the color, change many things here. and after that I can just click OK, right? Basically, and you can see this toolbar here. This toolbar also shows like instead of you double clicking it, you can actually change the settings from here, right? You can use the width that you can change from maybe 1 pixels to 2 pixels to 4 pixels, right? So you can increase the width here. Here, simple. Change the line style to maybe a dashed or a dotted line. Everything is here. You can just come, play around it yourself and um, check it out, right? Supposing I want to draw a support and resistance line, come here, click on horizontal line. Let's just say this is my support. I click it here. Want to name it? I just say go to text here. All right, support, right? Support. Change. I can change the text. I can change the font. I want to bolding it. Okay, let's say I want to bolding italic. I want to actually increase the font size. I can do everything there. I can also say okay, right? And you can see the support here. So you can just come here and just play around with it. There are lots of things that you can actually play around with. Let's move on to the next one, which is the Fibonacci tools. The Fibonacci tools here. And this is for those people who actually like to use the Fibonacci. I personally do not use Fibonacci in my trading style. But if you are a fan of the Fibonacci and with the gun and everything like that, you can come here, the third option, try to play around with it basically. So everything is here. Want to use your fib retracement, that you have it here. Okay, let's move on um, to the geometric shapes. Now this is where you have your brush, your path, your rectangle, your ellipse, triangle, and everything like that. So for example, let's say I want to draw a rectangle, right? I click on it. I come here. Let's say I just want to draw a zone here, right, on the support. So I click on it, draw, then I just click it just to leave it, right? So then I have my zone here. You can also edit it like that. You can also double click it or use this toolbox here to edit your rectangle, right? So for example, I'm gonna double click, sorry, let me double click it here. You can see you can add a text. Let's say support zone. Let me just say support zone or key zone. You can also say that. You can change the background color to any color you want. Everything. You can also extend to the right and extend to the left, as in the line tool. You can basically have fun with these editing styles, right? You can do everything here, and you can click on OK. If you also want to change the width, you can also change your width with these two bars here, right? So basically you come around and just play with it, opacity and everything like that. Anything that is that makes you comfortable with your own drawings, right? So that is basically it with it. And let's say I want to use the path. Come here, you draw your path, right? For example, maybe you want to predict or some draw a path, or maybe you have a price that you want to predict. Just draw your path so that you're gonna maybe come to it in the future and just look at it, right? Also, you can edit it, right? You can also edit it. Let me delete everything so that we can move on with this delete button. Okay, so after the geometric shapes, you can come to the annotation tools. And what annotation tools do is basically name or actually give descriptions to your maybe your support and resistance or your drawings basically. And if you want to use it, you can just come here, draw, click on any of them and use it. For example, let's say I want to add a text to my chart, right? So I come here, maybe I want to just here, I just want to say buy, right? So I'm gonna be like buy here, right? Also can edit. You can edit everything, every drawing tool that you have on this platform. So you can edit everything here, and you can just let me change the background so that you can see that editing works. Yes, bold here, right? You can also use the visibility, do many tweaks around it, and you can also use a text wrap, right? You can use a text wrap. You can even decide not to use a border, right? It's okay, right? And you see there are no borders here, right? That, and you can also basically the annotation tools actually give you a hint. Maybe you want to send your make a note here. Um, buy at support, right? Sell at resistance, right? Also, you can basically edit all of these, you know, with the background, your border, and everything like that. You can say okay, right? So you have your notes here. You see, so once you hover around it, it's gonna show you the notes, right? Basically, all of these annotation tools are here for free. For free, everything is free. Okay, so the next one is the patterns, right? And this is where you get all your patterns that you want to draw, right? The heads and shoulders, the tree drives patterns, and everything like that. So if you also want to have fun with all of these ones, you can just come here, play around with it, right? Play around with it. Let's move on to my favorite part. That is the prediction. Let me. That is the prediction tools. Well, we can also use for measurement too. They also use for measurement, right? So there's your buy position, your sell position, your forecast. I mean, let's say you want to predict something. You have all of these here, right? For example, let's say I want a short position here, right? Because I think maybe it's gonna go down. I can just come here, hover around it, set my target, set my stop loss. I normally do not like one is to I just like at least 1:2. So let's just there's not a signal, please. So it's not a signal. Basically, you can just see your risk to reward ratio here. You can also see your stop loss here. You also see the amount you're risking, the amount you're gaining, and everything around here. So you hover around, you just see all this information here, right? And this I use a lot in my group. Sometimes I type signals or ideas myself. Sometimes I also give them. With this one, I don't really have time. I just draw my prediction zone, my buy position, my sell position, and I screenshot it and just send it to my group. So you can also do this. You can also edit. Maybe let's say you wanna change your entry price. You can edit it here. Let's say you want to set your entry price to 1 point. Let's say 47. Let's say 700. Right. 1.477 no 1.4700 7700. Bro, come on. Anyways, 1.47700. You have your entry price. You can still set your profit level, your stop level. Still can change your style and everything like that here. If the red and green colors you don't like these ones, you can change them to your suitable choice. So you can just come here. You can see that the entry has been changed, right? Basically, yeah, you can have fun with this. And if you also want to have your short position, just the opposite of this. Sorry, if you want to have your long position, opposite of this, bring it here. There's your stop loss, your target, right? You can edit it again. Everything is actually simple here, really simple, right? Really simple. You just need to do play around with it more. so that you will be accustomed or used to it. And one thing that people normally do not use is um, sometimes the forecast, right? You can also, predict with the forecast, right? You can come here, right? Saying that maybe the price is going to go around to this point, right? In a day. So it just gives you, maybe you see, okay, in a day, around this time, the price is going to go around this one. So you do your forecast and see whether you're going to actually, this actually helps in, back testing in real time, right? Testing in real time, testing your strategy in real time. All of these help. You can also use your bar patterns to actually predict, right? You can just come here. Let's say I think that this is going to happen again. Put it here. And basically, I can just do this, right? So I'm just predicting, right, how it's gonna happen in future, right? All of these can be found here. All of these, you can just come and you know play around it. And you can also have your icons, which I rarely use, but you can use it. You can easily draw your icons here. Also edit them anyhow you want, move them, rotate them, edit them, edit their color and everything like that. You can also do that. Now you can also measure, right? Let's say you want to measure the amount of pips you're gonna gain. You don't want to use the positions, the buy and short positions, or you just want to just know the amount of volume or pips was in a certain movement. You can just use your measurement tool and measure it, right? And measure it, so now you can see that all of these, you can just see the information above it, right? Giving you the time, giving you the number of bars, giving you everything here, right? So this is really an important tool. Zoom in, I don't need to explain that. Okay, now if you want to stay in the drawing mode, you don't want any distractions, right? Sometimes sometimes you want to draw a couple of let's say support or support and resistance lines, let's say horizontal lines, and you don't want to just click on it every time, right? After drawing one thing, just you can just click in stay in drawing mode, and now you can draw a couple of these, right? A couple of these without clicking it on it, right? Notice the difference, right? Now I'm not in drawing mode. I click here, right? I click here, let's say, right? I can't draw again because I'm not in the drawing mode. But if you want to draw a couple of them at once and you don't have time to just go up, click again and draw again, because time is money. So you just stay in the drawing mode here and you click on the item you want to use, and you can just draw multiple items. Anyways, um, this is lock all drawings and it's actually self-explanatory. Let me just toggle this off. When you use this, that means that you cannot move the drawings. Now you can easily move your chart around, right? This helps when you have lots of drawing items on your chart, right? And you don't want to actually move them. You can just lock your drawings and everything is gonna stay in its place. Um, so now let's see. You can see I can just move it easily. But if you see that sometimes you see. So if you have lots of drawing items in a chart, it's best that you actually lock your drawings when you want to move around the chart, right? When you want to move around the chart. Anyways, what if you want to actually have a clear view of your chart and you don't want to actually delete them? So this is where you can use the hide all drawings, right? So you just hide it and they are not deleted, right? You can just toggle it off and they're gonna come. But maybe you just want a clear information about one thing, you just hide your drawings, look at it, then bring it back. And this is self-explanatory. You just use this remove drawings to delete everything the um on the chart. But here you can actually choose whether to remove your drawings or remove your indicators, right? You can also use indicators here. um you can also remove drawings and indicators. This, you would actually have seen this, the usage of this, if I had a couple of indicators there, where you can actually delete only the indicators or delete only the drawings. If you actually use remove all drawings, it normally removes all the drawings without the indicators, right? So this is going to help you. Now, let's say you use a couple of drawing tools regularly, right? And you don't want to actually use this toolbox here because you don't want to, come here and you're lazy, but you just use a couple of them regularly. You can actually use your favorite button here, and it's going to actually show all the favorited buttons that you use, right? So to favorite a button, you just go to the button. Let's say I want to favorite the triangle. I just click add to favorites, right? And you can see my favorites are here. The triangle has been added. So these are the buttons I normally use in my trading, right? If you want to hide it, click here. Want to bring it up, just click here. So now it's going to be easier for you, just searching for drawing. Let's say you want a pattern, you just come here searching for all of these ones. This actually saves time, right? You just add it to your chart so you can actually use it in whatever way you want, right? In whatever way you want, right? So let's talk all this off. So basically that's it, guys, with this tutorial, and I hope you found value in this tutorial. If you have any questions, you can ask it in the comment section. If you have any problem, you can comment. I'm also gonna link my socials so that you can actually reach me if you need any problem, and my group here, which I'm gonna show you in a minute. So you can join this group, right? It's free, no charge, no VIP group. You can join it. I always share my trade ideas when I'm free, so you can also join this group. It's totally free. I'm gonna also link it below. So guys, do not forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, do everything so that this video could reach a lot of people, right? So that people also can find the value you've also found here, right? This is C King from Nobs FX, and I'm out.